Coon Rapids firefighters were recently called out to the second kitchen fire in a week.
Luckily, both fires were contained thanks to some inexpensive fire tools. CTN's Jordan Rylance has more on what you can do to save your home and possibly your lives in the case of a fire.
And this just hangs right below above the stove and the kitchen hood.
This affordable stovetop fire stop saved this apartment from going up in flames.
This is what the people had in the apartment last night that had a unattended cooking fire. They started heating up their oil caught on fire, then the fire started to fuse on fire, and the fuse goes inside and there's like a charge, and it's just like a firecracker going off. It goes pop, and the extinguisher dust comes out and smothers the fire.
Recent cooking-related fires have prompted fire officials to remind homeowners and tenants about the tools they should have in their homes to stay safe if a fire ignites.
It's always a good thing to have a fire extinguisher in the area of your kitchen. You don't want it next to your stove because that's most likely where the problem's going to be. So you want to have it away from your stove, like in a pantry.
Smoking-related fires are also on the rise. Smokers should remember to properly dispose of their cigarettes in order to avoid accidental fires.
If you're a smoker, make sure you have a metal bucket with sand and water in there, and make sure you extinguish your cigarette butt in the sand and water.
About 90% of house fires are preventable simply by practicing common sense, especially while cooking.
You have to stay with your pan. You can't leave your kitchen.
Jordan Rylance, CTN News.
Now, along with fire extinguishers and stovetop fire stops, every resident should also have working smoke detectors. You can purchase those locally at Ace Hardware or online.